All right, everybody, here is the back of the one we just did, the back of the test review. Now, for this one, notice there are two triangles embedded in the other. So yes, you can rewrite this triangle and then the bigger one, or you can remember the rule about if the side got split in two, that would be 2 over 4, and we can set it equal to this other side that also got split into two pieces, which is x over 7. And yes, by now, you should definitely be able to solve this proportion with no problem, all right? Because look, over here, there's lots of proportions to solve, okay? This one's going to be one of the easier ones because if you notice, there's only one term in each of them, like one number in each part. But these are the ones that some people were kind of getting a little bit, are making just small mistakes. So let's set up one together. So when I multiply these two diagonals, that's going to be 8 parentheses m minus 8. And then when you multiply the other two diagonals, that's just 4 times 2, which is an easy 8, okay? So the tricky part from here, but stop tricking yourself. Some people know how to actually do this multiplication. That's great. If you know how to do it, more power to you. Great. If not, just go ahead and put it in decimals like this. Y equals this part in decimals, and then y equals this part in decimals. And then look for where your two colors cross. That's all you need to do, okay? Now for this one, if I was going to, go ahead and pause the video, finish this section, and then move on to the next one. Now going back to the old scale factor from the front. If you notice, scale factor, if the scale factor used to create a new figure is between 0 and 1. Notice some of the numbers were between, like if you look at this one here, sorry, it's my other one, this one was 2 over 3. That's a decimal that's between 0 and 1. And look, my new one got, my new one got bigger. What the heck? No, the new one got smaller. Sorry, messing up that one. This is the old one, this is the new one. Yes, if the number's between 0 and 1, then yes, the figure should have got smaller. Whew, I almost scared myself on that one. All right. So if the number's between 0 and 1, then the figure must be what? I just said it. It happened here. This scale factor is between 0 and 1, and what happened? From old to new, the figure got what? Fill in the blank. Now on the other side, if the scale factor used to create a new figure is bigger than 1, what do you think? It's going to be the opposite thing that happens. Then the figure must be, what's the opposite of this one? Thank you. Fill in the blanks. All right. Now for this problem right here, it is definitely missing something, but let's read it because it gives us lots of information. It already tells us the diagram shows a 24-foot ladder. A steel brace extends from the ladder to the point where the building meets the group. It shows us that little piece right there. The brace forms a right triangle with the ladder. Great. If the steel brace is connected to the ladder, it gives us all the information, to be honest. However, it is missing something. We need to know the building. We need to know what the measure is from the building to the base of the ladder. Okay, that's the last thing that it's missing. And that part got left out, but we are going to say that it's 15. So put a 15 right here, and that will help you with these two triangles, okay? We can't really use the trick of the side, the proportionality trick, so we're going to rewrite both of these triangles, okay? So we got this one right here. There's a 90 degree, there's our 15, and there's our 10. And then look, there's our x, right? And then we also have the bigger one. But when I draw my bigger one, I do need to make sure that the 90 is still up in that same corner. So if I turn my paper this way, if I want my 90 to be in this corner, 24 is still from the length from here to here, and then 15 is going to be on that left side. All right. So 24 is right here, and then 15 is going to be on that left side. Now it looks like we will definitely be able to find what is the length of the steel brace, which is x, by setting up a proportion. Once again, I got the question a lot. Miss, is it big over small? Is it small over big? Remember, my name is Miss Battle. And you can, if you did big over small, you got to keep it big over small. If you did small over big, you got to keep it small over big. So which did you choose? Pause the video, set it up. All right. Now, if you chose to do small over big, I'll show you that way. Small over big. That means you're going to have x over 15 equals, but going back to the small one. Uh-oh, did I write 15? That should, sorry y'all, I should not have written 15. Should I have written 15? This is 10, this is 15. Yeah, this is 15, I'm sorry, I almost confused myself. 10 over 15 is the first one, and then I have 15 over 24 for this one. 15 over 24. All right, sorry about that. So now you're going to cross multiply and divide, cross multiply both sides and solve the proportion. However, if you did big over small, then that means you went this way. That means you're going to have 15 over x equals 24 over 15. But either way it goes, you will solve for x. You'll get the same answer. Okay, so now the next two triangles down here should be exactly what we have already talked about. Are they similar? Are they similar? There's nothing to solve for. You're just telling if they're similar by what similarity. Side, side, side. Remember, side, side, side is one of them. Side, angle, or angle, angle. If you think it's side, 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 you have to set up each proportion to make sure that the proportions are the same. If you're confused, flip it back over and look at what we did on this problem right here to set up your proportions. Or you can watch the first video again. All right? Thank you very much. The rest is for yours to finish and turn it in. Goodbye.